Pastor Dan with First Alliance Church. It's a pleasure to be with you today. We are in Isaiah 40 this coming week. But before I get to that, I just want to thank you if you were part of and played a role in our Tuesday evening Come to the Table meal. We had about 20 people come to dinner on Tuesday. We had a great soup that Susan Tucker and Vicki Strayer pulled together, and it was delicious. We had good help. And I hope you'll come out this coming Tuesday. We'll see what it's going to be. Invite a friend to come with you, even if you just stay for soup and you don't stay for the book club, which was widely attended, I may add, or the Bible study. It was sparsely attended, but the folks who were there really enjoyed a good company, a good conversation. But this coming week, I believe Lewis and Becky Brown are putting together our soup. It's going to be delicious. And Carol Ann Stone, I think, is our helper. And it's just going to be a good time. Come out on Tuesday evening. We start eating about 6 o'clock, and we'll serve until about 6:30, and you can join us for that. But back to Isaiah 40. I don't know how you feel about coming into this new year. A lot of times we come into the new year and have all these resolutions, and we're almost to the midway of January, and probably by now you have said to yourself, I should have kept more of those resolutions. It is easy to make them, and it is easy to break them. Well, and then we kind of kick ourselves. That's a whole different problem. But in Isaiah 40, we are reminded that God is big and we are small. That God is great and we are just always trying. And I am thankful for verses like Isaiah 40, starting in verse 27, going down through the end of the verses. And here's what it says. Why do you say, O Jacob, and complain, O Israel, my way is hidden from the Lord. My cause is disregarded by my God. Why do you say that God has forgotten me? Sometimes we forget that God remembers us. He sees us when we get up in the morning. He knows when we go to bed. He sees us when we sit down in front of the TV. He is with us and He loves us. And He's always inviting us into a journey where He is more real if we'll just notice. And the prophet Isaiah reminds the children of Israel who are now in exile. They've been in exile in Babylon, and it's sad, and it's depressing, and it's heartbreaking, and they are dejected, and they think, man, this is terrible. This is never going to end. God has forgotten us. And God writes in Isaiah, I have not forgotten you. What else does He say? Do you not know, have you not heard, that the Lord is an everlasting God, the creator of the ends of the earth? He will not grow tired or weary. His understanding no one can fathom. He gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak. Even youths grow weak and tired, and young men stumble and fall. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not faint. Those who hope, those who wait, those whose hope is in the Lord. What does it mean to have your hope in the Lord? Hope is an active word. To wait is an active word. It's to ponder how good God is and how He's with us and how He sees us in our stories. And He knows the crisis that we feel. To hope is to believe that something good is on the horizon. Like maybe tomorrow things are going to be a little better because God is faithful. And as we read in Lamentations 3:22, that His compassions never end. They are new every morning. To wait on the Lord is to remind Him of our circumstances and to acknowledge that we don't know all the answers. And the reason we come up with New Year's resolutions is we know we should do things slightly different, sometimes really different. And we know we want to do that. We just find ourselves stuck in our habits. To hope is to not focus on being stuck, but to focus on the possibilities if God is real. If God is real, maybe I don't have to be discouraged. If God is real and He's in control, maybe I don't have to be afraid. Maybe if God is real and He's in control and He's with me, maybe He sees me in my physical struggle, my heartache, my emotional upheaval. Maybe God sees me and loves me. To hope in God is to entrust our future into the hands of God. You know, when my kids were little, we'd go on trips. They would always ask us, how far? Are we there yet? And we would always say, 20 minutes. And eventually it got to be a joke. 20 minutes it might be 3 hours, it might be 5 hours, but we'd always say 20 minutes. Sometimes we have to believe that maybe our help is just a little while away. And if we hold on just another 20 minutes, if we keep our faith just another 20 minutes, if we focus on who God is just another 20 minutes, maybe, just maybe, we'll see some break. Something that will remind us that God is with us, that He cares for us, that His compassions are great, and His love shown in Jesus is genuine. Because the deceiver whispers loudly, God is not good, God is not here, God does not care. But we're reminded in Isaiah 40 that He does indeed care. And that's why He starts out chapter 40, verse 1, Comfort, comfort my people, says your God. Speak tenderly to Jerusalem and proclaim to her that her heart service has been completed. Beloved, don't be discouraged today. I got to get off of here and let you get back to something else. We'll see you on Sunday, Lord willing. We'll be here 9 o'clock for a Bible study in the other building on time management. And then 10:15 or so for some coffee, and then come for church. We'll be together to worship as a church family, and we'll be in Isaiah 40. And until then, God bless. This is Pastor Dan, First Alliance Church. First Alliance Church is a great place to be.